Lu Jinian's nervous voice sounded again. You didn't eat the medicine yesterday. We're going to the hospital now. Lu Jinian reached for his phone, preparing to get his assistant to collect the car. There wasn't much for Qiaoanhao to vomit, only liquid could come out. Through the mirror, she could see Lu Jinian's every action. She forced herself to straighten and shook her head. It's fine. Before she could finish her sentence, she lowered her head to puke again. When she finally felt okay, she reached out to open the tap. She washed the basin before rinsing her mouth. Calmly, she looked at Lu Jinian. I'm fine and I have scenes later. I don't need to visit the hospital. Qiaoanhao took another look at him before reaching for some paper towels to dry her wet hands. She then turned to walk out of the bathroom. After stepping out of the bathroom, Lu Jinian reached for her shoulder, turning her around to study her pale face. Qiaoanhao clenched her lips into a tight, thin line. Lu Jinian grabbed her elbow, leading her away. As they walked, he spoke in an authoritative voice. Need to visit the hospital. I'm really fine, she replied, trying to struggle out of his grip. But how could she overpower him? In the end, she was pulled by Lu Jinian all the way to his car. He opened the door, and when he was about to push her in, a phone suddenly rang. Lu Jinian paused slightly before realizing it was Qiaoanhao's phone. Without any hesitation, he pushed her into the seat, then walked over to the driver's seat. When he was about to start his car, he heard Qiaoanhao speaking enthusiastically. Really? Jiamu responded. Lu Jinian's feet stopped instantly, pausing for about 10 seconds before looking at Qiaoanhao through the rear mirror. A wide smile had spread across her face. Her voice was tainted with surprise and happiness. That's great. I understand, I'll go over now. Bye. After she hung up, she realized that she was in Lu Jinian's car. She kept her smile, sinking into silence for a while, before turning to face him. Mrs. Xu called. She mentioned that Jiamu responded, I want to go over. After pausing for a bit, she continued, since he's at the hospital, I can visit a doctor after visiting Jiamu, you don't have to send me. Lu Jinian's hands clenched around the steering wheel, his knuckles turning white. His lips moved slightly. He stepped on the accelerator wordlessly, turning out of the filming set. After a long time, Lu Jinian spoke, his voice dry and hoarse. I'll send you. Qiaoanhao nodded, not willing to extend the conversation. When they were just about to enter the city, Lu Jinian seemed to have remembered something. He reached for his phone to call his assistant to change the filming date.